Bring your cup and take a seat. Fill it up, coffee, wine, or tea. Come find what you're looking for. A good pour.
Welcome back to A Good Pour. I'm Kathryn Good, your host. Today, I'm here with a brand new friend, just met a few minutes ago, Josh Rosales. Josh, let me say this again, a brand new friend, Josh Rosales.
Yes.
Did that right?
Perfect.
Okay. And he is the president of Break-Thru Tennessee and is a commissioner with the Tennessee Human Rights Commission.
That's it.
He's got a lot going on, and I'm very excited about this conversation. Tell me about Break-Thru Tennessee.
So Break-Thru Tennessee is a nonprofit organization. Started off with humble beginnings. My mother-in-law pastors a church in Nashville on Haywood Lane. The majority of all of her congregants are from Latin America. Large percentage of them are immigrants. And so years ago, when my wife got out of college, she would do couponing, and she learned how to do couponing, and she would buy backpacks and school supplies for these kids. And my in-laws church would have about 75 kids and maybe like 15 or 20 adults, and they would wake up at 5:30 in the morning on a Sunday and drive and pick up kids, bring them to church and Sunday school, and they just really heart for the community. And so when I came into the picture, we organized it and created a nonprofit. It was Break-Thru Nashville, and then growing outside of Tennessee. We lived in Antioch, and now, we live in Murfreesboro, but, it's changing the name to Break-Thru Tennessee, like just continuing to serve the underserved. As Nashville continues to grow, Gallatin is growing, Rutherford County is growing. It's insane how big Middle Tennessee is growing. With the growth also comes challenges, And so with these challenges, with the underserved, a lot of these nonprofits are coming together, people loving Nashville and Shower Up and Break-Thru Tennessee, and it's serving the homeless, serving the immigrant community, serving just our neighbor, and it's so important. But I think sometimes we get so focused on growth that we forget about those that are left behind. And so what we do is we do these pop-ups throughout the communities, different counties, where we will have laundry detergent, non-perishable foods, clothing, socks, underwear, you name it, we bring it out. And all these people will just come, 200, 300, 400 people will come, and they'll just pick out clothes. And just a great time, not only for them, but for us. Volunteers get together, we grill hot dogs, and they have, free hot dogs. And our backpack events every year are continuing to grow. 3 years ago, we had like 400 backpacks. And this coming year, we'll have over 2,000 students that will come. And so we're in the middle of looking for sponsors and getting that growing. And it's just people coming together for a common reason, and to help those that need the help. And so that's, Break-Thru Tennessee is all about that. We serve schools. We're very close with Apollo Middle School in Nashville. We provide a lot of support there, helping with tutoring and mentorship, and with Miss Elaine Shannon. She's doing such an incredible job. It was crazy because I really didn't understand that some of these schools, like, they'll have a portable in the back, and they'll have a washer and a dryer. They'll have non-perishable food. They'll have a change of clothes. They'll have backpacks there. And a lot of these kids that come to these schools will be wearing the same clothes 5 days in a row. And so some of these, of course, with the parents' permission, like, they'll give them a change of clothes. They wash their clothes. They not only just serve the students, but they're serving the families in that community as well. And so we get, it's an honor for us to be able to come alongside of these schools, to be able to help provide items that are necessity to these families and to these students, and just helping them, because there is a lot of there's just a lot of need everywhere, and especially in education. You see that. I'm sure it's happening here in Gallatin, but so many people are coming in, which is a good thing to Middle Tennessee, but it's also challenges because the schools are overpopulated. We can't build schools enough. Property taxes property tax is going to be going up. Like there's so much with our local economies having English as a second language, not just for Spanish, but for Arabic and other languages, people that are coming in. So it's trying to keep up with it all. And with the Rutherford County, Chamber of Commerce, and the Chamber of Commerce here is like, we're trying to do everything. And, we need our nonprofits, and we have a lot of nonprofits, but it's just coming together to serve the underserved and come alongside our public schools and other schools to just help them out. And it's just a passion and a desire and you have to yeah.
Have you always had this heart for serving others?
I have. It's crazy. When I was born in Germany, my dad was in the military, spent 9 years there, came back, raised in a Christian home. I've always spent most of my life in church, different types of leadership roles. I've always had, I was like 17 years old, had a Bible study, had like 75, of kids from going around knocking doors of my apartment complex, inviting them to my Bible study. Well, inviting them to eat pizza and soda, right? But then you got to wait until afterwards to after I speak. But yeah, I've always had a passion to help people. I've always had a gift of connecting those of I'm never afraid to ask. If you never ask, the answer is always no. That's what I say. And so it's connecting, never judging a book by its cover, and just creating these long life relationships like Troy Smith. Troy is just a phenomenal individual, and a lot of times for anyone, we get together, we become friends. We may not see eye to eye on some things, but it's okay because the greater goal is we're helping people. And so, yeah, I've always had a passion to serve. My wife's on the Rutherford County School Board, and so we it's what we do, it's what we love, it's our passion, helping people financially with retirement when I do, and then helping people with, and I have to give a shout out to YAPAC. They're in Clarksville, and they really help come alongside of us and help us serve others. And so they're a great nonprofit up in Clarksville.
Okay. What part of Germany?
Wiesbaden.
Okay. Spent a lot of time in Germany on vacation a few times, but I don't think I've been there. So.
Yeah, Wiesbaden. Yeah, it's a great place. I love Europe. I gave up my dual citizenship when I was 18 years old.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I wouldn't mind going back to visit, but living there probably is a little bit of a different story.
Yeah. What are some misconceptions about the underserved that you wish more people knew?
From the outside looking in, they say perception is reality, right? And so I think from the outside looking in, it's easy to pass judgment. But when you actually roll up your sleeves and get in there and you start learning about these individuals and where they came from, or decisions that they made to get them to this place that they're at, you'd be surprised to know their story. And it just gives you so much gratification. I believe we live in a time where we just go, 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 go. I mean, we just started 2025 and we're in March, and we're getting ready to get in tax season, which is a bad word, and we're getting ready it's like 2025 is going to be gone, and we're so busy that we don't take time to stop and look around to see, who can I serve? Is it paying it forward at a drive-through? Is it taking time to do something for someone else that you see? And I think it's all about being aware. It's like, take time to help someone, to serve, to find a nonprofit. What is your passion? Look for a nonprofit that matches your passion and get involved and really start learning. And it'll change not just how you're changing someone's life, but it also changes your life. And so a lot of times people are like, well, I don't know. I can't find my purpose in life. I don't know what my purpose in life. Well, maybe you start serving and you'll find your purpose through serving others. And so it's just awareness and taking the time to say, hey, Thanksgiving, we're actually going to go serve, or we're going to find a nonprofit and we're just going to take time to serve. And it's just a crazy life. We got to slow down. There's needs all around us and we just got to be aware of it.
Yeah. Well, you've spoken about good work, but this podcast is about good work. So how would you define that? When you hear good work, what does it mean to you?
Generally, it's like, okay, you're doing good work, but to really dig down deeper, to really find out, okay, what are you actually doing? Like, you could be doing good work. Is it great work? Is it like, let me know. I want to know what you're doing. And good work is, I guess, to anybody, it's like, okay, you're doing good work, but is it meaningful? Is it purposeful? Is it like, are you moving the needle? Are you making a change? Is what you're doing, you could say it's good work. Oh yeah, I gave some change during Christmas time, the little red
bell ring,
Salvation Army. You could be like, yeah, that's good work. Or you could be like,
I rang the bell.
Let me put the apron on.
Yeah.
And let me ring the bell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because then you're not just putting some change, you're actually investing time. You're investing, like, you're getting in there. So it's like, not just do good work just to feel
check the box.
Good. Yeah, but really take some time to invest in actually putting on that apron, rolling up your sleeves, and getting in there.
Love that.
Yeah.
That'll be a clip for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, last question, what we like to ask is, you're clearly busy. You're doing a lot. How do you take care of you? We can't pour from an empty cup. So how do you fill yourself up?
So, my wife and I, we usually take Saturday evenings, some Saturday evenings, but Sundays are our day. We just chill, relax.
Sabbath.
Yeah. And, I love Coach Michael Burt. Like, consume a lot of his content. A lot of books, audiobooks. I don't like to read, but I love to listen to audiobooks, podcasts, YouTube videos, and just really filling myself with that content. Also, my wife is so funny. My wife signed us up for a 12-month Bible, college through our church. And it's already been 6 weeks. And I think I went twice. I was just like, you signed me up for this thing. And I was like, but daily Bible reading and meditation is also good. But I'm very busy, but I kind of weave everything together, but we do take time. I take time to make sure that I'm hanging around the right people. They say you're the average of the 5 people you hang around. Like, I want to hang around people that are going to make me better, people that are going to sharpen my sickle, and people that are going to challenge me to be better than what I am, because I got to be better than I was yesterday, and then tomorrow I got to be better than I was today. And so but I don't know, it's weird. I find relaxation in what I do.
Well, you're in your purpose, right?
Yeah. And you know what? That's right. Because that's a good one. When you're in your purpose, you find relaxation. It doesn't matter if you're crazy busy, because people are like, I'm going to sit down and watch TV. Okay, you're relaxing. Okay, well, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. But it's like, I find relaxation in my purpose.
It's good. It's real good.
I love it. I'm busy, but I'm relaxed. It's what I do. It's what I enjoy.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like people to know?
You can go to Break-Thru, breakthroughtn.com to visit us on our website. We got our backpack event coming up. And I would just challenge everyone, take time to not just throw the change in that, Salvation Army red little thing.
Yeah.
Put on an apron. Get out there and serve. Take time and go look for an organization to serve with, because it'll change your life and you might end up finding your purpose.
Love it. Well, thank you for all the good work you're doing. True
Definitely.
good work.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here, and
Definitely.
keep going.
Awesome.
I can't wait to watch you and see what's next.
Sounds great.
Thanks for being here.
No problem. Thank you.